right, good afternoon, folks. We're here with Adrienne. I know I'm going to mispronounce his name.
Politowicz.
Yes. And she is responsible for the vaccine drive at DMS. I know you guys have heard a lot about this, or maybe you've heard a little bit about this, and we're here this afternoon to inform you a bit more on what the eligibility requirements are, how it's going to work, and of course, everybody's excited to just hear, Adrienne, that $100,000 is up for grabs. First question.
Correct.
Is it real money or is it Monopoly money?
No, it's Cayman Islands real money. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
$100,000. That's for the grand prize.
Yes.
In addition to that, we are randomly, my colleague Alan Tellison, who's the director of marketing at DMS, he is assisting me in handing out spot cash prizes at the HSA vaccination clinics. So we're just randomly showing up and showing our thanks for the Caymanian people here and supporting this initiative to get this country vaccinated.
This is exciting because $100,000 is nothing to sneeze at. So in addition to the $100,000, you're also saying that there will be a number of spot prizes. So essentially you just show up unannounced.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have to be have gotten vaccinated.
Right. So
these are for people who who have received either their first or their second dose of the vaccination at an HSA clinic, and it can vary. It's anywhere from $100 to $1,000, and it's different times of day. And we were in East End last week. I believe it was Thursday.
Yes.
I just took a drive out to the East End Health Center there, and awarded to people who had just gone there and had no idea that they were going to have a chance to win. So.
Wow. What was their response? They must have been super excited.
They were. I think they're a little scared of us at first. They're like, what are you doing? Why are you approaching me?
Yeah.
The vaccine is a very personal issue, and we recognize that at DMS, and we really want to be respectful of that. So we kind of want people to know that we're here, and if they want to accept this cash award on the spot prize, that we're happy to shower them with that.
Yes.
But if they don't, because they want to keep it personal and to themselves, we're fully respectful of that as well.
Okay.
So.
Has anyone said no yet?
Yes.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They're just doing it for all the right reasons. Like they don't even care about. Yeah. But they do get entered. So let's talk about the big prize, right?
Yep.
So the $100,000, the eligibility requirements are?
Legally resident.
Yep.
Or Caymanian. You do have to have both dose 1 and 2.
Okay.
With HSA, with Public Health HSA,
and finally, the country must actually reach the vaccine target.
Yes.
So that's kind of like where the community's
got to rally together on
yeah.
this and really get behind the government goals, and that's really what DMS, we want to support the government and their goals to get to their mandated target. We do have a cutoff date though. We have announced that October the 14th will be the last time to get your second dose, right, in order to be eligible and to be automatically entered into the drawing. So what does that mean? If you count backwards, right, there's 5 weeks to immunity, right? So we're going to launch that as part of this campaign as well.
Awesome.
And so if you think about that, September 9th is the cutoff for that first dose in order to make, that second dose, which would be 21 days later. On October the 14th. So those are some dates to keep in mind, right? September the 9th, on or before September the 9th, get that first dose if you're going to do it, so that you can then follow up 21 days later with your second dose and be automatically entered into the grand prize winning.
That's pretty awesome. Now, I'm already vaccinated, so I did mine a couple months ago. I think it was my second shot. And am I eligible to enter for the $100,000?
Absolutely. You'll be automatically. So this dates back to when the Public Health HSA first started vaccinating. Exactly.
Awesome.
Yep. So way back when, you're automatically entered.
All right, folks. I've got plans for that grand prize. Now, there's also a refer a friend option. How does that work?
So that is another initiative that we're launching as part of this vaccine drive, and it's to encourage friends and family who maybe they've been dragging their feet and hearing misinformation, or just for whatever reason they've been hesitant, but their friend or their family member has said, okay, now's the time to do it. Let's go. Let's get this done. Let's get behind this.
Yes.
And so what basically happens is there are referral forms that you can download from Caymanians.org. That's our website. It's www.caymanians.org, and you'll find all the information on the vaccine drive on there. There's also a part on there where it talks about the Refer a Friend program. You can download the form. All you'll need to put on that form is your name, contact information, the person you're referring, their name, their contact information. We don't want any vaccination information put on that card. That is for the HSA. That's please do not put any of that on there. We just want your name and your phone number. There is a consent section on there too that you can read and acknowledge, and then we'll need both signatures. So we'll need the referral signature, and we'll need the person who is getting vaccinated. We'll need their signature. So it's double confirmation. Yeah. That will can then be dropped in one of our referral drop boxes at the HSA clinics, and that will become part of DMS database, and we will go ahead and we'll track the number of referrals. So we'll be counting those, and HSA will be counting their vaccinations on their side on the 14th. When it's all said and done, we'll compile those numbers. A random number will be generated from a computer based on the total number that we have. That number will then be given to the HSA.
Right.
They will then confirm that with their database, or whoever that number is assigned to. And then they will look at their records. They will contact that individual, ask them if they want to be. Again, it's all about respecting people's rights, right? So they will contact them. They will ask them if they consent to be a part of this drive and win the prize. They'll confirm their vaccinations, dose 1 and 2. And if the person consents, then HSA will then turn it over to us, and we will contact and do the final, all the final checks on the actual winner.
Pretty cool.
So they have a week to try to contact the person. So, I know there's some of the questions I've been getting is, when are they going to give the money away? When is it? We're hoping that we could wrap it up within a few weeks after that 14th. So hopefully by the end of the month or beginning of November.
Right.
But there is a process, and we have put that in place. We have agreed to give the time to contact the people. And if someone says no, they don't consent, we just automatically randomly draw another number. Draw another number. Correct.
Right. Wow. I can't imagine too many people turning down $100,000. But you never know.
You never know.
So for the refer a friend portion of it, can I refer more than one friend?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Your entries are unlimited, and every time you refer a friend, that is an additional ticket towards that $100,000.
Wow. So this is where you're thankful if you have a lot of friends that haven't yet been vaccinated, but hopefully will be.
Right.
So that is pretty cool. Now there's been this sort of misinformation that's out in the public that it's $100,000 plus a piece of land. So we need to clarify that a little bit for the benefit of our listeners.
Thank you for bringing
that.
Yes,
for sure.
Yes, land is not a part of the DMS vaccination drive.
Right.
Our initiative, as I said before, is to incentivize the people of the Cayman Islands for this last little push, and then award that $100,000 grand prize and various random spot prizes. And that is it. I do not have any information about the land. I don't know how that got included in, but there is no land.
Maybe it's a separate program or something. Yeah. We'll try to find out a bit more about that.
Yeah.
So what has been the response thus far from people in the community? Have you had any feedback?
I think it's been exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been contacted since the news broke. How do I enter? What if I got vaccinated months ago?
Yeah.
As long as it's on file with the HSA, automatically entered. You need not to do anything other than just hope that pray to the gods, whoever you pray to, that your number is going to get picked, right?
Yes.
So there's really no other action necessary, but we've got a lot of support. A lot of people saying thank you for stepping up. Thank you to DMS and to Don Seymour for putting this up. From the private sector to really try to motivate for this last push that we can do.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know this was actually a wish of the Minister of Tourism and Transport. So it's amazing that DMS made this happen, I think.
Yeah.
Really and truly.
I did. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
so,
we're happy to support them. That's great. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
so,
for sure. Yeah, he put his words out there.
Okay.
And I guess Don heard him and said, let's just do it, make it happen.
Absolutely.
Now, is there anyone who's not eligible? So say, for example, I know DMS gives away a lot of prizes, like on DMS Broadcasting, and your staff are not eligible.
I'm not eligible.
You're not eligible?
No, Don's not eligible.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Anybody else at DMS that wouldn't be eligible?
Our marketing director,
Okay.
Alan Tallison.
Yes.
So anyone at DMS that has been directly involved with
just to
the
make
actual
it fair
vaccine drive,
and,
they are not a part of the eligibility to win. Now, I've had questions actually asked, what if we were here on camera crew? Because we've had lots of movies filmed here in this beautiful country. And they would not be eligible. I mean, it says they're legally resident or Caymanian. So
okay, so we keep it tight because ultimately those are the numbers that are going to count towards the 80%.
Correct.
You're not going to have a film director in New York counting towards our 80% or whatever.
Yeah.
So absolutely. All right, wonderful. Well, folks, this is your opportunity to go out there and get vaccinated first and foremost. If you needed a little bit of motivation, I can give you 100,000 reasons now.
Right. To get vaxxed, immunity for our community.
Yes, get it done, folks. Visit the website for all the terms and conditions. You can find out everything about it. The person who wins, will we know who that person is, or they can remain completely?
They will have to consent to social media. Actually, we've got this big check that we like to award them with some photo opportunities. And we know it is a small island, and
some people might be hitting you up for some money.
To take into consideration, but
that could be interesting.
We do what we can. Yeah.
Long lost relatives. I'm your cousin from West Bay.
Right.
Click. Hang up the phone real quick. All right, folks. All jokes aside, this is a wonderful opportunity. Again, DMS, as of August the 4th, has launched the vaccine drive program. Please go to the website caymanians.org to find out more information. You'll see all the eligibility requirements, how it will work. More about the Refer a Friend program, all the different elements of it. This is it, folks. Spot prizes plus $100,000 grand prize. So if you've been vaccinated from the onset when the HSA started up until October, what was the deadline again?
The 14th is the
14th
deadline.
is the
September
deadline.
9th is
First shot.
Get get vaxxed, number one, first dose. On or before September the 9th.
Awesome. So hashtag get vaxxed, folks. You heard it here. Exclusive interviews. CMR is bringing you all the tea. Adrienne, thank you so much for your time this afternoon.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Folks, go out there and get vaccinated. If you have any questions, go to caymanians.org. And hopefully somebody fun and exciting will win the $100,000.
Right. Good luck.
All righty.